Is TikTok becoming the new YouTube? There's some new updates that have me asking this question. TikTok has announced some new features for viewing the For You page on desktop, and it's going to improve the desktop experience. Now, as somebody who is taking a break from social media and spent way too much time scrolling the TikTok For You page on my phone, this announcement, when I read this headline today, I was internally screaming, no! It just brings in so much more opportunity for temptation. But let's go through what they're trying to do and what they are improving for the desktop experience on TikTok. Because honestly, it was not great before and nobody really watched TikTok on desktop. But these new features have me questioning if there's going to be more of a shift in that direction. All right, so I am pulling this directly from newsroom.tiktok.com. I originally saw this, just want to give credit to where I got this information first, was Tube Filter's newsletter. I saw this and then I went and looked into it myself. But these main 4 things have changed. I'm just going to read these 4 things, so you don't have to. You can just listen. These updates include an immersive modular design, discover content through an optimized modular layout that features a repositioned navigation bar and reduces distractions, offering a more immersive viewing experience, and seamless feed exploration. This is what it looks like. I'll be completely honest, I can't tell a difference, but it's because I didn't use TikTok very often on the desktop. What I translate this as is it's going to be more enjoyable to view, less distractions are going to come in, and it's going to keep you on the platform longer. Take that as a pro or a con, however you see it. Now, this one stands out to me, and I really like this feature. Live gaming streaming. You can go live in portrait or landscape mode. And this is great for anybody who wants to experiment with live. You do have to have the TikTok Live Studio to go live, and I believe the requirements now are you have to have at least 1,000 followers. There used to be different tiers, which I'm not totally sure if it was 10,000 followers, but I just tested it on my own and I have over 1,000 followers. I was able to go live just fine. So I think that that's the main requirement. If anybody else knows more that does it frequently, let me know. But it worked for me, and I've been wanting to go live from my computer a lot. But something that also bothers me is that you have to use their TikTok Live Studio, and I want to go to multiple websites, but that's just me being picky. Pick your platform, go all in. It's great. Okay, this is the real kicker of this update, which I think is terrible, but it's great at the same time. It's terrible for somebody who doesn't want to be on TikTok all the time. It's a web exclusive floating player. Let me show you how this works. All right, I'm cheating on my cleanse right now because I needed to show how this works. I'm trying not to watch this, but we're going to hit play. There is a little, I'm making sure this shows up here, a little button here that says floating player, and it pops up and it just stays there. So I'm scrolling through this website and I can scroll through TikTok. It does kind of run out of steam though. Like, see, I'm trying to scroll and it's stuck. Like I got stuck on something. So there, it's not perfect. See, it's skipping it, but like I can just do this while I'm looking at other things. So we'll close that out. Elton John. We like Elton John. So that's terrible, but also amazing for the people who enjoy that. It just, to me, I think that it's giving us access to TikTok while we're multitasking when we already have so many distractions. So that's just my personal take on it. But one other feature that I'll just mention, the new collections feature, organize your favorite video into custom categories, making it easier to find and revisit saved content. Was that not on desktop before? So now you can essentially just have your favorites organized on desktop, which I guess that wasn't a feature before. But as I said, we didn't watch it on desktop that often because it was terrible. And also something else, the For You page, if you've tried to watch TikToks on desktop before, it doesn't seem to sync up very well with your phone For You page. I don't know. I haven't been on TikTok for close to 3 weeks now, so I do not know what my For You page currently is. That seemed fairly accurate with Chappelle Roan and cat videos coming up on mine. But yeah, maybe they've improved that as well. We'll have to see. Now, the reason that I'm asking the question, is TikTok becoming the new YouTube, or is it the new YouTube, is because I feel like we've seen this shift happen from YouTube in the past, and it's where we moved from the phone to the computer to the TV or computer to the phone, TV, kind of with YouTube. But I tend to watch most of my YouTube videos on TV or on the computer. And if I'm like multitasking and listening to a podcast on YouTube, I will use it on my phone. But I primarily sync it up to my TV because I have a more enjoyable experience watching YouTube on my TV. And this is competing with Twitch as well because it's got this new live stream feature, which I know plenty of people go live on TikTok. But with being able to do the horizontal option for desktop, and it's saying that you can flip the phone if you're watching the live, and it just allows that. That's competing with YouTube and Twitch. So I think that we are just moving in this direction with TikTok to make it more accessible and make it on a bigger display. And it's a competition because I will say TikTok is a very competitive social platform. I post to all of the platforms and I still get the most engagement out of TikTok, and I'm not even trying. I just share it from an external app right now, and I can see a little bit through that app if people are engaging with it, and the engagement comes from TikTok. So TikTok, in my opinion, is the easiest one to grow in comparison to Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So this could be a big game changer if we're moving to this more long form, bigger screen content on TikTok. Now, it is important to note that the TikTok ban is not resolved yet. All that's happened is an extension's been put in place because President Trump signed an executive order to extend the ban for 75 days, which I believe is April 5th. It's from January 2020, signed it, 75 days. So April 5th, things could change again, but this extension is just so they can work out a deal. There is a good sign that TikTok is in the app stores, which to me signals that there may be a deal in the works, or they're just allowing it for the 75 days until something gets resolved. But I also want to point out that, not saying this is a reason they updated the desktop experience, but if it does get banned, I would think that it's easier to get on with a VPN on your computer than it is on your phone, but who knows? I'm not that deep in the tech world to know, but that's just my thought. So more people, if it does get banned, may be watching TikTok on their desktop, especially if it gets removed from the app stores again. So something to think about. Who knows? Just keep an eye out for what's going on around April 5th with TikTok. And I feel like we are seeing this shift of long form and more of like a TV watching experience. So it's very interesting to me, but comment what you think. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think that this is a big competitor for platforms like YouTube and Twitch? And will this encourage you to make more content on TikTok? That's all, folks. See you around. I have a Band-Aid on because my cat tried to kill me today. Imagine this. It's 5 a.m., 4:45 actually. My alarm goes off. The cat comes in and meows. He falls off the bed, claws the bed, but also claws me. And I'm wounded. What a way to wake up on a Monday, huh? Is TikTok becoming the new YouTube? Hello. This is the suspect that tried to kill me.